just another Stitch. For those that don't know me, my name is Connie, and if you're new to my channel, I'd like to welcome you. And if you are new, let me know in the comments down below. And also, let me know how you found out about my channel, and let me know a little bit about yourself so I can start to get to know you better. All right. So, well, I guess I better start it how I normally do. In Buddy news today, actually, this cat is basically all about Buddy. Just what his antics yesterday. Here he comes. I was just about to tell y'all. Expect a guest appearance. Say hi, bud. Let everyone see how beautiful you are and what a sweet boy you are. Oh, come see. Come see. I know. You just want some mommy love. Oh, look at those sweet eyes, everybody. How can y'all not love this boy? Oh, I hear that motor going. It's going 100 miles per hour. All right, boy. Okay, let me get him situated. Because he's a camera shaker. Okay, I think Mr. Buddy Boy is situated. He's sitting on the biscuit, but he's also looking out the front door because he's curious about what's going on outside. But that boy, his antics yesterday and even this morning, it deserves a whole video by itself. And I had other stuff that I've been wanting to talk about with Buddy's antics that he's done on other days. And I still haven't found a way to fit it in yet with one of the Buddy News segments or Buddy News videos. And for those that don't know, typically you will find Buddy News in my Hot Off the Hook and my Knitting Chronicle videos. That's where I show my whips and finished projects. And it's at the end of the video after I talk about crochet or knitting stuff. It's like I do this little thing. Sorry to interrupt this video. And then get into cat news. I do it more like a news segment. Uh-oh. Come on. I know you want another guest appearance. Say hi again. Okay, so now Buddy is on his stool in front of the screen door. So hopefully he's distracted. This is what I tend to have to deal with a lot of times when I'm filming. And yesterday and today, he has been very needy and clingy. His little antics are a lot like Allie's when it comes to that. Y'all remember my Allie cat, my sweet baby girl, my baby. But like yesterday, especially in the morning, I gave Buddy lots of attention. Then at one point I was trying to do stuff for my channel at the computer. And he wouldn't let me. And I've learned with him, a lot of times when he does that means he wants attention. And he's stubborn and persistent. That boy will keep on until he gets his way. So I have to stop what I'm doing. And usually I go lay down with him and give him attention and love on him. And normally he's fine after that. You know, he stops pestering me. None of that worked yesterday. None. So every time I turned around, he just kept wanting more attention. And I think the reason why is he recently rediscovered the back bedroom. You know how cats have their places and they shift places and they eventually rotate back to one of their older spots? Well, that's what he did. And I call it sometimes when when they do stuff like that, where they don't come to you, they want their kitty alone time. That's when they're more aloof. So, all right, and cats, they'll come out when they're ready. And normally they come out when they're hungry, time to eat, time to water, that type of, time to drink water, those type of things. So, like, he's been staying more back there. And I find with cats, eventually, they'll realize they miss you. And then they get, like, super lovable, and they're more prone to wanting more attention. So I think that factored in. And the weather. And again, Buddy is a lot like Allie, because they're both scared of weather. When it rains hard, when there's thunder and lightning, they get scared. And it's like, and I'll even see it, because you'll see them go run off to hide. They arch their back, and they let out that cry, like meow, to indicate that they're scared. And they both, well, Buddy does it and Allie did it. And it's like they can tell bad weather's coming before it gets here. Like sometimes, like, we pay attention, we know the weather's coming, but there are days that we don't really pay attention to the weather and we don't realize bad weather's coming. And it's like he's a weather detector, and Allie was too on that, when it comes to that. So, I don't remember what day of the week it was that we got a lot of rain. And poor baby, he got scared. He went go hide. So I think those things combined factored in, because even that night that we got the bad weather, when he found, at one point he did come out when the weather calmed down. But then I think he kind of went hide some more too, because I think we had a little bit more coming. But the thing was, I made the remark to Frank, don't be surprised if he's all like coming to us when we go to bed. He's going to want attention. But it hit more, I don't know if it was the following day or the day after. And, and it's like, and I think there was a little bit the next morning after that bad weather hit. Like I said, I've really learned Buddy and his ways and his antics. I study him. I study people too. I observe things. So it's like all this is going on, and really, I had seen something online. I don't know if it's still accurate, because if those of y'all that are familiar with Louisiana weather, it can change on the dime on you. So just because one day it's supposed to do this does not mean it will. Now sometimes it gets pushed back. Sometimes it happens sooner. Sometimes it just don't happen. So supposedly we're supposed to get more heavy rain today. And I looked at the weather online, and it does show like how they have that little picture that indicates rain, but the actual percentage is very low. And then they also I didn't check in on tomorrow's weather again, but supposedly from what I had heard previously, we're supposed to get heavy rain Friday. And then our temperatures are supposed to plummet down into freezing conditions. And even though our temperatures don't get as cold as they do in the northern states, we have a different type of cold. And I've been up north, like being in the Navy, in the northern states, and, I'm from down south. I live in the South. So I've experienced it. And it's very different, because like Louisiana weather and other, southern states, we have humidity, which makes it a wet cold that will chill you to the bone. Where up north, it's a dry cold. So their temperatures will dip, lower, like in the negatives. Like here, it won't dip into the negatives here in the part of Louisiana I live in, if it does at all in Louisiana. And I'm not saying it's not cold up north, but like, I don't know, that damp cold that we get here in Louisiana, it chills you to the bone. Oh, and it's even worse when you have rain and cold weather together. And normally the rain brings in the cold weather here. And it's just like, ugh. So unless something changed, that's all weather that's supposed to be coming. And but he don't like the rain. He also don't like the cold. And that's another aspect that will cause him to come to me and Frank more. And sometimes when he's cold, he'll get under the blanket and kind of wrap himself in it, kind of like a burrito, or how you get a taco from Taco Bell, how they wrap the paper around the taco. Especially the more soft shell stuff and the burritos. That's basically how he wraps himself into a blanket. That boy. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Buddy. That boy. Y'all know that song, Sally, that girl? Well, if you're about my age, you probably do. It is an older song. I think it was either the 80s or 90s that song came around. And if it was the 90s, it was the very early 90s. But I think it was the 80s. And y'all, I don't sing because I think I'm a good singer. I know buddy just got oh, here he comes. Another guest appearance. Come on, boy. Say hi again. Come on. You want me to hold you? Oops. Y'all don't want to see that port. Well, let me finish what I want to say. And I do have a funny story when it comes to the back view of a kitty. Kind of like what you're seeing right now. Oh, he getting grumpy old man on me. Calm down, Bubba. I lost my train of thought. But anyway, I'll go ahead and tell y'all the funny story. I was clowning around and I drew this picture. Oh, come on, buddy. Stop fighting me. Please, boy. Hold up. Okay. I don't know what's going on with him. Because normally this time of day, he's usually either wanting his alone time or he's sleeping. But anyway, let me tell y'all that funny story. I drew this picture. And basically, he likes to, how I tell y'all how he gets on his stool in front of the screen door and looks outside. So normally I'm seeing the back view of him. And what I see, and hopefully this doesn't offend anybody, is his booty. And his tail hanging down. And so I was clowning around and I kind of, did kind of like how you draw stick figures. Well, that's basically how my picture was. I'm not good at drawing. And I was clowning around and I shared it to some of my friends that I talk to on a regular basis. And it was more about getting a good laugh. Putting a smile on their face. So Barbara shares this video with me, which she actually intends, she may have already done it, to put in one of her videos or share on a live. And it's like the cutest, funniest thing. It's a video of Dobie, Buddy Boy's brother, the one he didn't get along with. And he was very Buddy Boy was very territorial when it came to Dobie. But it's Dobie. He's sitting up on something. So you see the back view of him with his tail just dangling down. Basically like the same exact thing that I drew in my little goofy, funny little picture. And it's like, what a coincidence. But yeah. But Buddy today, something's going on with him. It really is, y'all. And I'm trying to figure out what's going on. Because I'm sensing it has to do with bad weather coming. Because, I mean, he doesn't look like, he's sick or anything. He's not acting like that. His food and water are filled. So it's not that. And, I'm giving him a lot of attention today. The biscuits tried to, but he just ended up cutting the biscuit's finger. And like right now, Frank is really scared that Buddy will end up cutting his legs, which can cause Frank to go to the hospital. And I really have a hard time doing this because I would have to do this sometimes with Allie when she got too clingy. And I needed to get stuff done, and it would break my heart. Where I had to put them put them in the bathroom. So I had to, we had to just put Buddy in the bathroom. And I know yesterday was the first time I ever did that to Buddy. I tried to avoid it if I can. And of course he started doing Allie crying, which breaks my heart. I feel like I'm being a bad cat mommy. And I'm waiting for him to start doing that. And, I know it's not a case where he's not getting enough attention because he is. So I don't know what's going on. Maybe some of y'all that have cats have more experience where y'all may know what it could be, but I really think it's bad weather coming. But yeah, y'all can let me know in the comments. But I'm going to wrap this video up because I know I've been talking for quite a while and it's probably already longer than what I had intended. And I don't want to make it any longer. So anyway, I hope y'all enjoyed today's video, and I hope everyone is having a fabulous yarny day. Be the light, and always remember, be the best sparkly you. Kind of like my shirt, that you can be. And be cool and be kind. Bye!